What you're about to listen to is part of the Podgods Network. If you go to podgodsnetwork.com, you'll find other great shows there too. If you have a problem with this or any other show, please write it in an email. And go fuck yourself. Have a nice day!
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
But more of the R-rated film that most other people do. There's some salty language in it and shit like that.
We work very well together, okay?
Gruesome doosome!
Gruesome doosome!
Pardon my French, but you're an asshole.
These guys are laughing.
I'm here for the gangbang.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Inconceivable!
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah!
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
What? Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Set no substitutes.
Hey everybody, this is Salty Language episode 156. I am sitting in the palatial estate that houses Shameless Plug Studios, and sitting at his equally palatial estate, maybe more palatial estate, not at Shameless Plug Studios, is
Hey,
Tony.
it's Bill. What? This is like the Camp David to the Shameless Plug Studios.
Yes, sure.
I suppose.
So shouldn't we be spending way more time there?
No.
Okay.
That's a terrible idea.
That's what Camp David kind of is, isn't it?
Have you seen the mosquitoes that live around here?
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty awful.
At some point driving north, you somehow enter like the Triassic period.
It's true. It's true.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I know. The swamp pit that's, the tar pits right outside your house are, majestic and all, but...
Good for catching neighbor kids.
Right. Well, you got to feed yourself through the winter somehow.
It's true. Oh, all the little skeletons.
They're so little and cute.
Aw.
They're adorbs.
Adorbs.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, yeah. So we're...
I'll go. Huh?
What?
It's been a while since we've done this.
Yeah, I know.
That's the old Skype party. I think our chemistry is going to be all fucked up.
It's all over the place. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have that sometime.
It'll happen. You're right.
Yeah.
All we can do is make the worst of it.
Done.
You wanted the best. You came to the wrong place.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, wrong podcast.
Put in a Kiss album.
Well, debatable.
Well, they call themselves that. I'm just
depends on how far back you go.
I'm just using their line. That's all.
Okay.
It's you wanted the best. That's all.
I mean, some of the early stuff and the Alive albums, those are all right. But like Psycho Circus,
yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh my.
Yeah. Pretty much anything from our teenage years forward. Well,
yeah.
Anything from our childhood forward, almost, I would say, because most of that stuff came out when we were little childrens.
Wee little lads.
Yep. Sitting at the pub with our da.
Yeah.
All right. So,
I have a hard time listening to Kiss still, thanks to Collector's World, to be honest.
Right? There's a few bands that I have issues with because of that, because there was just too much of it. Scorpions is still one of the top ones for me.
Scorpions, you said?
Yeah, way too much Scorpions.
They have a special place in my heart for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't know
they
why.
do. Yeah. Ugh.
Maybe it's the whole German thing.
No, probably not.
No?
No.
Maybe it's the whole Mortal Kombat thing?
Maybe. Or maybe it's just because you like shitty music.
That's possible.
I
too.
mean, hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
So how was your week, man?
Just meh.
Meh?
Yeah. I haven't got much packing done yet, and I've got like a week and a half to get this whole place packed up.
You might want to get on that.
Yeah, I know. I just don't give a fuck.
Can I recommend a giant shovel in like big boxes? You just scoop it in and throw it in there.
It's really tempting, you know. It's my mom yesterday made a comment that she's like, "Well, worst case scenario, we'll just box everything and put it in storage." And I'm like, you know,
like that's tempting.
I kind of like this idea. Can I just be thrown in a box and thrown in there too? Whatever.
You just need to get a giant like Mark's Lot marker so you can one sniff it on the side,
obviously.
But two, just write stuff on every box.
Just write storage.
Storage.
Oh, all right. Yeah. I've just had absolutely no motivation to do anything. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm like kind of sick or what. I've just felt like meh for the last like 5 days or so.
That sucks.
So, yeah. But yeah. So that's my exciting week.
Yeah, well, you missed Growler Thursday, man.
I know.
Ugh.
Well, that was because of, having to help move things.
It's probably a good thing you missed it, to be perfectly honest, because it was a fucking shit show.
In the best possible way?
Not really.
Oh, all right.
Maybe not. I don't know. It divulged in the shot night, basically.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad. Yeah, so my wallet's definitely glad I didn't go.
Yeah, I spent too much money that night. And I didn't have my stupid Oliver House card because it was here for some reason. Ugh.
Because I took it out of your wallet when you weren't looking.
Apparently.
I didn't.
Yeah, it was the highlighted evening was a pancake shot.
Pancake shot, you say?
Pancake. Because it got to the point where it was just like...
Is that where you do a shot off a white woman's ass?
Depending on who it is, that might make it even better.
The old flat ass. No. All right.
Because it was one of those things where, we were joking, or it was just because at the beginning it was just Don and I. We were joking about how, he's like, shots tonight. I'm like, that's a horrible idea. I'm like, if you're going to do it, you can do it now when there's no one here and it's like 6.
Right.
Well, no, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Of
course.
So, yeah. Now, I'll let it be known, I did not buy any shots.
That's the best.
Although some ended up on my bill anyway. What are you going to do?
I was going to say, those are the best kind of shot night.
Yeah. Because I kept saying, no, this is a terrible... Okay.
That's about how it goes.
No, but there's this thing called a pancake, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's Jameson's with a little butter shots on top of it.
Uh-huh.
And a chaser of orange juice.
That sounds really weird.
And you slam the Jameson's in a butter shot, and you slam the orange juice, and it tastes like a pancake.
All right.
It's really fucking weird.
All right.
Yeah. So after we had that, we were like, well, what other weird shots do they have? Obviously. And that's where it just spiraled and crashed and burned into the earth.
That'll happen, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, finding what weird shots a place has does not seem like a good idea unless you're a bachelorette party.
No.
Yeah.
No, I mean, the only thing familiar was in the middle of all this was an old-fashioned showed up. I was like, oh, well, this is familiar to me.
It seems like a horrible idea in the middle of random shots, though. To just toss an old-fashioned in there.
Yeah, some sort of weird liming, lemon tequila thing. And I put a picture of this thing that Jessica said was delicious.
I saw the picture, yeah.
Called a bomb shot. And it was supposed to be like a bomb pop.
Right.
The red, white, and blue. And it was horrible.
What was in that? Do you know?
I don't know.
All right.
Certainly not insulin. It was so sugary and awful.
It was just like 3 types of pucker.
It was not good.
Yeah.
She's like, this is delicious. And I'm like, in my brain, I'm like, this is why you're young, because you like shit like this.
Yeah, I was going to say, you have to remember she's like half your age. So
yeah, exactly.
They can still metabolize those kind of things. Us old folk can't do that.
No. She's probably back there with Lick-a-Sticks and Twizzlers and shit all day.
Meanwhile, you do that shot and instantly you're Wilford Brimley.
Yeah.
Diabetes.
Medical Mutual. Oh, it was horrible.
Yeah.
It's one of those things when, the wife was not impressed when I got home because there's no way I should have drove, but I didn't realize that until I was halfway home.
Right.
Yeah,
you'll do that.
It was not a good night. It was fun until, I don't know.
Terrible shots idea came up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we should probably only do shots night on, like, a night where, like, show's with us.
Or it's not a day I have to work, because the next day I woke up
it's fine.
Fucking hot garbage all day.
You were fine, don't lie.
And, dude, the thing was, Jeremy T and Don were like, well, we're going to go back to Jeremy's house and sober up. I'm like, no, I'm not going back. I know how that plan works.
Right. The old Eiffel Tower, yeah. Poor T.
Oh, T. So I had to send out the tweet the next day like, hey, how's people feeling? And Jeremy said something about waking up at 11 with his cats outside in a broken chair. And Don, when I told Don that, he's like, really? Because when I left to go home, because Don just woke up there in the morning. Because weird, they went back and had scotch and cigars.
Yeah, who would have saw that coming?
When Don left in the morning, he let the cats in. So somehow they were back outside.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Train wreck.
That was a shit show, Brian.
Yeah, it sounds like it was.
That was one of those mornings. I'm like, why the fuck do I drink?
And then you have, an old-fashioned and you remember.
Yeah, it is delicious.
Questions, why do you drink those god-awful other things? The bomb pops or bomb shots or whatever.
You mean, we're like, what other weird shots do you have? Bunch of old men around a circle table drinking kiddie drinks.
Right.
It was horrible.
God.
What a terrible idea.
It is a terrible idea. Because it's like, I definitely have noticed that as I've gotten older, that those like sweet and mixed and all that kind of stuff, a lot of those things, I'm just like, nope.
Yeah. Not at all.
They make my insides cry.
Yeah, exactly. It's not good, Brian.
Right.
No.
So the moral here is don't get old.
Yeah, or at least if you do, start drinking gentleman drinks.
Right. Yes, because instead of shots night, you should have just had old fashions night.
That's true. Although I did
knock
find
back 6 or 7 old fashions, you'd have been fine.
It would have been the same result.
That's what I'm saying.
At least it would have been gentlemen.
Exactly. And probably tasted better.
Probably, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Although I did get on the, she did tell us on the DL that our old fashions, she charged us for well bourbon, but gave us makers. So that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I did find out, though, that old fashions, they're made with all the fruit and stuff.
Yes.
That's not how they're supposed to be made.
Really?
It's supposed to be just sugar, bourbon, and ice, basically, and bitters. Because they started using fruit because during Prohibition, when the bourbon was awful to mask the flavor.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I found this cocktail website.
Are you trying to say that bathtub bourbon was not smooth and refined?
You never know.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sure there's some sort of bathtub still guy out there.
Yeah,
that could make awesome bathtub bourbon.
Yeah. Well, you have the benefit of time at this point.
That's true.
Technology and such. Yeah.
I also read a thing in that same little article, because I saw an article about old fashions. So I'm like, I got to read this. That there's this place in Chicago that does an old fashioned as a shot.
Really?
Right? Yeah. And it's like a tequila shot, right?
Okay.
So you got your shot glass full of bourbon.
Right.
And then you do the old, instead of putting salt on your hand, you'd put sugar on it.
Right.
And then they give you, instead of a lime to suck on, they give you an orange slice soaked in bitters.
That's interesting.
Yeah. It's like a mini. It's a little old fashioned.
That makes sense, actually.
Because it's all the flavors.
Right. The question is, like, does it cost the same as getting an old fashioned anywhere else? Probably.
Chicago, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right, though. I mean, you're taking it straight to the face, so it's, There's no gentleman sipping that. You just
Getting that ice out of the way.
You're a fucking animal. Yeah. Line them up. God, what a train wreck that would be.
Although, stills, speaking of stills, here's a good one for you. What the fuck was that noise? Sorry. Distracted. I got some sort of panther walking around my house now, so I keep hearing noises, expect to get killed.
It'll happen. Probably not. Slade's pretty quiet, you know.
You got that right. Yeah. And, dark like a ninja. So it's not like walking up the stairs in the middle of the night and then there's like glowing demon eyes. It's like, oh, it's just a cat.
The last things you ever see. That and a flurry of paws.
Yeah, so that's what Delvin's seeing half the time. It's actually pretty entertaining because they're starting to, the dog and the cat are starting to figure out each other's space and how to live together. Like they're actually in the same room together the other day, which is impressive.
Yeah.
But before that, I'll call the dog to go take a leak in the morning, and she'll come running downstairs, and when she'll turn the corner, if the cat's in the hallway, the dog's like, nope, just go straight back up the stairs. Like, I've been to that show before.
Didn't turn out well.
Exactly.
It was like bomb shots.
Yes,
Ooh.
to the face.
To the face, yeah. Ooh.
Bomb shots with like a knife chaser.
Yeah. Well, it's shank or be shanked. I mean,
shank or be shanked. Mm-hmm. Damn straight.
That's how the world works.
Exactly.
Or so I've been told. I don't know.
I would have to agree.
I haven't shanked anyone yet, so.
Well, why not?
I don't know. I probably should, because if it's shank or be shanked, and I haven't shanked anyone, that would tell you that I'm due.
I would have to agree.
So it seems like I should go ahead and shank someone, right?
Someone's down for a good old-fashioned shanking.
Okay, just making sure. Checking my math.
No, but what I was saying is stills, right? We went to this, I was saying we were going to that bonfire over the weekend. Mm-hmm. And get out there. Mind you, it's a guy I've known for like a month.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And he's got this big, huge, giant pile of wood built up, and all this wood, he's like, I got wood for days. It lasted one night. We ended up stealing wood from his neighbor to keep it going.
That was a pretty big fire from the picture.
It was, dude, I was like 30 feet away, and I'm sweating.
Yeah.
It was a huge fire. I was like, whoa, these guys know how to party. But, yeah, so we could bring our cooler full of beer. He's like, hey, whatever, what to drink? We got this. And he's like, you like apple or peach or, what do you? I'm like, I don't know. Both are good for me. And he opens up this cooler, and it's just got these giant mason jars in there, right? Mm. One labeled apple, one labeled peach. I'm like, oh, what's in it? He's like, oh, it's moonshine.
Of course it is.
He's got a still in his garage.
Nice.
Dude, the stuff, it's pretty delicious.
Yeah.
It was a little sweet. And he said it was sweeter than he wanted, but it almost tasted like the Hostess fruit pie.
Oh wow,
it was crazy.
Sweet, yeah.
And then he gave us a jar of stuff he calls Black Magic, and it's coffee, and it's just tastes like a cup of coffee.
Wow.
And it's apparently heavily caffeinated.
And yet moonshine?
Yes.
That seems.
So it's built-in landing gear.
That's a terrible idea. An upper and a downer mixed, man. Oof.
That doesn't kill anybody. What do you mean?
Not at all. Yeah.
That guy's, I was like, this guy's pretty good.
Yeah.
And he started talking about how he has a Jeep. I'm like, oh, sweet, I got a Jeep. So we go around behind this like little shitty RV or trailer that was parked there, and there's like a Jeep Cherokee. And he's like, I haven't ran it in a while. Well, about an hour and a half later, here comes his wife's car through the backyard as he steals the battery so he can start his Jeep up and do basically donuts through his backyard. It was entertaining.
Naturally, as one will do.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you want to take it for a spin? I'm like, all right. So I hop in. He's like, well, it's in low gear. I'm like, okay. He's like, we found out it doesn't have brakes, so be careful. It's like, but the handbrake works. All right.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
You get out on the road, he's like, open this sumbitch up. Oh, yeah, there's no brakes.
Yeah, brakes. Handbrake, though.
Yeah, handbrake.
Handbrake turn.
Be all right. Yeah. It's like a video game,
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Just like I'm going to have to introduce you to this guy. We definitely could have brought people because it seemed like more than half the people that were supposed to come to this bonfire canceled. Which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
He's got a good friend of his named Pat too that he would love to talk to both of us because he loves comic books.
Ah,
yeah,
I see.
Yeah, he was blown away when he found out that there was once a comic shop in my past.
yeah. We have led glamorous lives.
Yes, indeed, glamorous
as the gentlemen that we are.
Indeed. See, I learned over the weekend that fruit-flavored moonshine is delicious.
All right.
Yeah.
And that bomb shots, no bueno?
No. No.
Does not get the stamp of approval?
Not at all. Ugh.
So what you're saying is more of them next time. Gotcha.
Yes.
That's all you're drinking.
Yeah. It's going to look like, World War II, the amount of bombs being dropped.
Yeah. So, 2?
Yeah, 2. They dropped a lot of bombs.
Yeah.
Also, we did the Chicken Fest thing.
Right, yeah.
What a waste of time that was.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was awesome when they're serving chicken, but when we got there, they stopped serving chicken.
Makes sense. They were
like, look at this fucking Chicken Fest.
It was from noon to 12:30. After that, it's formerly Chicken Fest.
Yeah, it's Carney Food Fest then.
Yeah.
So we did a quick lap at a festival, right?
Yeah.
Looking for it because I was starving. I'm like, I don't want to eat any of this shite.
Like, God damn it, I wanted chicken.
Exactly. And there I see the chicken booth has no lights on. Assholes. Yeah, but we get to the petting zoo area because of course they have to have a petting zoo.
Did they have a chicken in there?
No, but they had a bunch of horrified animals in cages that were pacing back and forth at a rapid rate. That's clearly the animals are not impressed.
Right. They probably saw the chicken being fried and they got nervous. Maybe.
It was a little disturbing to be honest.
They were just waiting their turn. That's all.
Yes, exactly.
And scared.
It was horrible. We also found out that Delta, tiny little town of Delta, which, when I was like, hey, I need to go in and get my car keys from your house. Is it unlocked? And the response was, yes, of course it's unlocked. I live in Delta. Has a military-grade Humvee for their police force.
All right.
Yeah, flat black.
Seems like overkill.
Seems like overkill, doesn't it?
Well, I guess instead of having a whole fleet of cars, they just bought one. They were like, "This will be durable."
Is it durable?
Yeah, we'll just buy a tumbler, a Batmobile tumbler, and we'll never have to replace it.
That's kind of seems like what their mindset was.
Well, it's like we're just going to roll it up and down the street. And by the street, I don't mean a street. I mean the street.
Yeah, the driveway for the police station.
Right.
Yeah, so basically Chicken Fest was us doing a lap at a place, looking at terrified animals, being amazed at the Humvee, and then going to the bar.
Nice.
Because the bar was dead, because everyone's at Chicken Fest. It was awesome.
Which makes no sense, because there's no more chicken.
No. And it was our one bar that we really liked in Delta, and the same guy was working, and he remembered us, and
Right, gave you the same handies as last time?
Yep, exactly, same handies. I ordered chicken wings because I was still hungry, and it looked like pigeon wings, so he gave me some extra.
I'm surprised he wasn't like, sorry, there's no more chicken.
Yeah. Well, that's what I told him. That's what I was bitching about. I'm like, how's a Chicken Fest? And I show up for chicken, and I can't even get any.
Yeah. Well, I guess for next year, right?
I know. I need to show up early or something. I don't know what the deal is.
Like, what time does it start? 9? Okay, I'll be here at 8.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be camping out like it's a new iPhone.
Yep.
Unreal.
Sir, what are you doing? I'm waiting for chicken, goddammit.
Like, goddamn it, I didn't get any chicken last year, bitches.
I'm making up for it. I mean, all the chicken.
Oh, because I know they got the firefighters that cook it. Those guys can cook like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So funny that it isn't like an all-day kind of chicken cooking.
Yeah, you'd think as long as they're serving beer and playing music, they just have chicken just being flung at people's faces.
Right, yeah.
That's
kind of what I figured when you say Chicken Fest. Generally, there's whatever fest, it generally all day there's something to do with whatever it is. Yeah.
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 I was fully expected to walk around with like a drumstick in each hand, barbecue sauce all up in my beard.
Right. A necklace of chickens. Yeah.
Yeah, like a necklace of chickens. Exactly.
roasted, fried, whatever you can get your hands on. You just
That's what I should have done. I should have got a bunch of buckets of KFC and like sold them in the parking lot or something. Say, my man, you here for chicken?
Just get stickers made of your face and put them on there.
Yeah. I got a bow tie.
Oh, man, I would not want to buy a bucket of chicken that's got your mug on it. I'd be questioning whether it's actually chicken, which holds the same, but...
It's true.
Like, since when do chicken have 5 fingers?
Like, what the hell is this?
I don't remember a chicken having a tail like this. This looks like a raccoon.
Just have to hammer to point home that it's 8 herbs and spices. Because we're one better.
Yeah, you just have a recipe and you just grab random herbs and spices.
Exactly.
And throw them on it.
Or herbs and spices. It's my Colorado chicken, if you know what I'm saying.
Wait a minute. I see what you're doing there. Little Danko breadcrumbs, if you will.
That's right. Exactly.
Break up some nugs and just roll it, put it through the bath. That's probably
the best breading you'll ever have. You'll talk to Jesus after you eat this chicken.
You have to keep rotating the guys frying it, though.
Well, that's true.
Because they have no idea what's going on.
That's fine, though. It'll be all right.
Well, they keep eating it. If you don't, they're just like, oh.
Also true.
Yeah, maybe that's what happened.
They could see perfectly, though. No glaucoma at all.
That's true, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what was happening in Delta. Maybe those firefighters were just housing the chicken.
That could be.
They were just like, this smells delicious. Nom, nom.
House.
Yeah, it's like one for you guys, one for the public, 5 for us.
Seems about right.
Yeah. They just I have to assume that it's just they assume they're not going to get a huge draw.
Apparently, from what I hear, people go travel to go to Chicken Fest.
That's so weird, though. Why would? It's just mind blowing that you would.
And it's all Friday, Saturday, Sunday event too. So
that's even weirder.
Yeah.
Wow. Was there a chicken shortage?
You got me.
Clearly there was, because there wasn't enough chicken.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on.
You should have just started knocking things over. Enraged, like deli rage.
Yeah, I was starting to feel that way, honestly, because I was really looking forward to some good old-fashioned barbecue chicken.
Yeah.
Plenty of chicken heads. See those backwoods sluts.
Nice. Hey, girl.
Hey. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I was a little disappointed.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Well,
that's a bloody shame.
It is a bloody shame.
Well, see, and I was all prepared to just blindly endorse Chicken Fest if you gave it your endorsement to give it the double stamp, but
it gets nothing.
Man.
Yeah. No soup for it.
Nope. And everyone knows what the salty language bump will do for your business.
It's true. Got that right, Brian.
Yep, put you right in the unemployment line.
That's right. Just look at all our sponsors.
Yes.
Although, I guess to be fair, I don't know if we've really been knocking down doors to get sponsors or anything, but,
No.
Yeah.
I think our narcissism has us believing that they'll come to us.
Yes. Like they should notice the excellence of our program.
Right.
Yeah.
And just, there's been some communication breakdown somewhere that it just hasn't happened.
Those sons of bitches.
Maybe it's because we don't have a publicist.
Also true.
Maybe that's what we need.
A publicist?
A hype man.
Oh. Well, I think a hype man would be a lot easier to find than a publicist.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And be a lot more fun. Just picture him just walking through Chicken Fest, just hyping us.
It's a fine idea.
Yep. Nah.
We do need a hype man.
Especially if he's throwing out, pieces of chicken from buckets with your face on them.
Well, of course.
The old...
Still think it's a great idea.
Yeah, the TKC, the Tony Co... Or, TFC, I mean. Tony Co. fried chicken.
I thought you were going with some sort of THC reference.
No.
With the 8 herbs and spices.
I guess you could, but no. That's in-store only.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can't just hand that out. That costs too much. That's for the sophisticated individuals.
Naturally. No?
No. Maybe.
Not so much?
No, it is. It's just...
Oh, okay.
Just going to cost more, that's all. Because, it's not made up of, genetically engineered chickens.
Chicken, quote unquote, yes.
Right. The ones that made in the Tony Co labs.
Yeah.
How come this one has a head where its wings should be? Huh?
Deliciousness.
Yeah. Everyone knows all the good meat's in the head.
Yeah. It's like a crawfish.
Yeah. Oh. Just pictured somebody just sucking the chicken head.
No, that's what chicken heads do. They suck.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yep.
So what do you think? We talked about this on Growler Thursday because all this 8 herbs and spices got me thinking of this.
Okay.
Michigan, next state to possibly legalize marijuana.
It wouldn't shock me.
Because of how broke the state is and how much money Denver's making.
Yes.
It already has all the medical angles going. And,
yep. And there's no other state right next to it that's doing it, Yeah. Because I think that's kind of what some of the states that are legalizing it, they're having that benefit of, drawing that traffic from surrounding states, like Colorado,
Yeah.
Yeah. It wouldn't shock me, though.
I mean, just because it's so broke in this state.
Yeah.
So broke.
Yep. Yeah, there's so much, road work and whatnot that needs to be done that,
And there's so much money being dropped in Colorado right now.
There is.
It's ridiculous.
It is. It is beyond ridiculous.
It is. These, patchouli waiter and bums are becoming millionaires.
Way to generalize.
Hey, man, I can make popsicles out of this. Millionaire.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's basically what it is, though.
There's a lot of that.
Yeah. Not that I'm opposed.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if I could, go to the 7-Eleven or whatever and pick up some pot or whatever, I probably would, because I get crazy on booze.
That's true.
Because you stay pretty laid back when I'm in the smoke zone.
Yeah.
But,
there is that, I guess.
Yeah.
Be safer for all of mankind. Nah, man, my hands are just going to chill.
Chill. I'm good.
Finally. Women can finally be freed from houses.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Also, I was thinking about this over the weekend because I heard a song on the old, all this pot talk's making me think of this, on the old classic hip-hop channel, heard a little Meth and Red.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when those guys were, everywhere?
Yes.
In movies and commercials?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that about?
I don't know. Maybe it was because people were intimidated because of the Wu-Tang angle.
I don't know. Because they're both, they're clearly heavy into pot smoking, which was a major naughty no-no back then.
Stop it.
But, America loved those guys.
Yeah, it's probably because they were acting a fool. It's kind of like the Saturday Night Live thing. They'll, was it, I can't remember who it was that was talking about that. On one of the podcasts that I listened to, was talking about how Lorne Michaels basically just wants a black person that'll act a fool on Saturday Night Live. It's, Jim Carrey on
right.
In Living Color. Yeah.
I guess I could see that.
Maybe,
fair enough.
Maybe that's what it was. They were just they're just acting crazy. Tee-hee-hee.
These are non-threatening black gentlemen.
That's pretty much. Yeah, I think that's a lot of what it was.
Let them advertise for us. Because I got to look it up. I know they advertise all some goofy shit.
Yeah. Well, makes sense, right?
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, Wu-Tang was pretty hot at the time. Maybe they were the only ones who would do it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I heard some, I don't remember what Redman song it was. And I started thinking about how they were in commercials. They did a bunch of movies, and it was just like, really? It just seems so weird.
Yeah.
Considering their past or whatever,
Yeah. Well, yeah, how just openly, like, pro-weed that they were.
Yeah, exactly.
That probably fit, too, because there were, some of the movies and stuff they did, I think, were, kind of stonerish movies, if I'm not mistaken.
Like How High?
No, not that one. That was a serious documentary.
Oh, that was about, what's his name? That's Skydo from fucking Orbit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Obviously, before he did it. It was the lead-up to it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It was also about your chicken.
Naturally. You'll have that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the other hook on selling that chicken, is we'll just, it's natural.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It is natural. All natural.
All natural, yeah.
Man,
yeah.
That's right. It was a deodorant they advertised for.
Oh, that's right. It was
Right Guard.
Right Guard, yeah.
I just don't get it.
Right Guard's done some weird shit over the years, though. I mean, remember they used to have the Anything Else Would Be Uncivilized commercials with, like, Hogan and Charles Barkley and shit back in the day.
Right.
So they've always been a little off-kilter, but I don't... the only thing I can guess at that point is it's a demographic grab.
I guess. Maybe like, we need to break into the urban market with Right Guard, gentlemen.
Exactly. It sounds too stuffy.
Quick, find me some of these so-called hippity-hop men that can advertise for my delicious deodorant.
Delicious when you're sitting there eating it like it's an ice cream cone.
Yes, exactly. He's carving into it like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right Guard.
Yep. Jeez. Yeah. That's a good question, though.
You all right over there?
I'm not really sure what was going on with that.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Yeah. Because, in fairness, like, some of the Wayans brothers didn't get that much, advertisement work.
Right.
And they were just goofy. I mean, they, advocated weed in their movies and whatnot, but it wasn't it wasn't like Method Man and Redman were, like, always talking about the weeds.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, like, Cypress Hill never got a commercial.
Also true. They did get on The Simpsons, though.
Well, that's fair.
Once.
Means you're official, right?
I guess. Yeah. It was during, like, when Lollapalooza was the whatnot.
The shit.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I kind of miss those festival-type concert situations.
Well, I still have them. They're just...
I know. Just, they don't really come around us. Except for, was it a Rock on the Range or whatever it is that goes Columbus? Is that what it is?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. We have to do...
Huh?
I said we have to do a bit of a road trip. Not much, but a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been to a decent concert.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Need to get on that or something. No, you don't think so?
No, what's going to happen is you're going to realize how old you are.
Yeah, maybe.
Why am I staying in this sun all day? This beer's not even that cold. This music's too loud.
Like, I paid how much for that beer?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Back in my day.
Yeah. Beer was only $8 for a 12-ounce cup.
Yes. You could bring in your own bottles and use them as weapons.
Those were the best concerts. Like, okay, kids, we're going to want to leave early because there's going to be bottles winged at the end of this.
Yes, exactly.
Don't they like the band? Oh, they love them. They
love them.
Fucking throwing glass at them for some reason.
That's how they show their appreciation.
Yeah.
Bottles to the face.
Right. That's why NoFX wrote the Bottles to the Ground song. It was trying to get people to stop throwing bottles, but nobody listened. That's not why they wrote the song.
That's why they wrote the song.
Not at all why they wrote the song, but...
No. I like the idea, though.
Yeah. They were just, championing peace, and everyone was like, nope, winging bottles.
Piece this. Take a piece of this brown glass to your nose.
Yeah. What can you do?
Yeah.
I know, it's why every once in a while I'll see, a sports event on TV or something, and I'll see people with, like, those aluminum bottles, and I'm like, how are those a better idea?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, the paper cups or the plastic cups, at least, it's like, what are you going to do with that? You're going to get somebody wet. That's the worst you're going to do with that, most likely. Maybe a paper cut if you're really adept at wielding a cup. Those aluminum bottles, you could still fucking wing at someone, and they're going to sting if you get hit with one.
Or I think you probably have to make the right angle, because I can't imagine that if you, like, took one upside somebody's head, it would do more than just annoy them a little bit.
I don't know, man.
So at least when it's empty. I mean, if it was full, I guess you could piss in it, make some sort of, like, piss club.
Right?
A
piss club.
Yeah.
That sounds like a terrible thing to join.
It does. Although this you could do. Empty it, right? Put it on the ground, do the old 2-footed stomp on it, and I guarantee you got a nice sharp edge there somewhere.
That's probably true, yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably true. Leave it to
Just
Tony.
molding into some sort of stadium shank.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Fucking Patriots fans are going to get it.
God, man, I just...
Crunch.
That's terrible. I don't...
Fucking Tom Brady, someone's getting stabbed.
Teach you to win a football game. Oh, man. I don't know, I haven't heard a lot about people getting, hurt with those as much as glass, obviously, but it's still...
I kind of want to buy a 6-pack of them and just experiment.
See what kind of weapons we can turn them into?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just going to, hold a lighter by one and make it really hot and then throw it at somebody.
Very true.
Ow! That's it. It just hits them and they're like, ow, that was hot.
Like, hot.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah. I mean, nothing's going to beat the standard glass bottle to the face.
Well, no, because you can get 2 weapons out of a glass bottle.
Exactly.
The initial bottle, and then something sharp.
Stabby stab.
Yay! Yeah. So, it makes sense. It's a little different.
A little bit.
But still, I'm just surprised they just don't go to the full-on paper cups or something to that effect.
Yeah, I don't know. Mm-hmm. It's a good point.
God forbid plastic bottles.
Oh my God. Don't even mention, no, it's got to be. Can you imagine how terrible that would be for beer?
That'd be so bad.
Oh. No.
So bad. Yeah. Yeah, that would be awful.
Yeah, no.
It was bad enough when before, like, how a lot of times now they have, like, the cooler thing with the bottles in it, or the tall boys, and they'll pour them into a cup.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, do you remember before that, like, when you used to just get a cup of beer, and it was just, like, the dudes walking around with the tray of just fucking... Just beers, yeah. And you're like, oh, those are going to be... They're not going to be cold, and God only knows what's floating in them from just walking around. This dude's probably sneezed over them.
Yeah, exactly. He's hollering ice cold beer with shit flying out of his teeth.
Oh, man. It's like, this broccoli light is delicious.
What is that, a French fry?
Yeah. Oh, damn it. It wouldn't be the first time.
Wouldn't be the first time.
No. Oh, yeah. I don't miss those days at all. I do appreciate them being sealed at least. Although, you don't know what the hell the person's done with their hands when they're cracking open that, pull tab.
Probably furiously jerking at their dick, if I were to guess.
Yeah, that'd be my guess too. What if they don't have a dick? Still furiously jerking at it?
Exactly.
Right.
Who knows what they're doing then? You don't want to know what sort of rustling is going on.
Opening bottles.
Yeah. Looks like they're fishing in between the couch cushions looking for a dime. It's not good.
I don't know, man. If you order a beer and, the woman walks up, pops the bottle tab with her snatch, and I mean... you're sitting there going, all right.
You got to drink it for the goof.
Yeah, out of respect.
Out of respect. Exactly.
For the story. Yeah. That's... Because that would be impressive, but I don't recommend that.
Although on the flip side, it also have to depend on... I mean, if it looked like You know, like some lumberjack came up to you and then suddenly they're cracking open their beer after a snatch. You're like, oh, I didn't know you were a woman. That might be questionable.
Or it's a guy that's just got a bottle opener for a piercing. It's just like, huh? All right, I don't want that beer though. Thanks, sir.
That was impressive, but you can keep it.
Here's the $7 for it, and you just pour it right on the ground.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think of your dick beer.
Or better yet, you just turn to the person next to you. Hey, want a beer?
Yeah, $5. Ugh. I'll save you 2.
It's gonna have some Thermunda notes on it.
Yeah, a little bit. Like, oh, what is this, a craft brew? Sure.
Yes.
It sure is.
It's from the Sweaty Kilt Brewery. Ugh, gross. Enough of that.
Wow, that's disgusting.
Yeah, it is. Especially walking around as sweaty as everybody would be out there, you know, walking around carrying those things. Man.
At least if hockey is usually cold in the rink.
Yeah.
The arena.
Yeah. You hope anyway.
Yeah, I would certainly hope so.
Because, man, I don't know. If you get a warm beer, you know, when you're at a hockey game, it's like, whoa, wait. I don't understand. There's ice everywhere.
Yeah. Those guys are on ice. I don't get it. Why is my beer not?
Yeah. I see you guys shoveling all that shit away from the net and off the sides of the by the boards and shit. What are you doing with that ice? Go put it in the coolers, damn it.
You sons of bitches.
Sure, it may have some blood or teeth in it, but
Here's what I want to see now. I want to see beer guys, right, that have like a keg strapped to their back. And then they could just like pump it and just give you draft beer at your seat.
So I think the reason that you don't is because from going up and down the stairs, it would constantly be...
I guess that's true.
Foamy as hell, probably.
That'd be awesome, though.
It would be. Although, again, you still have to worry about keeping it cold, because, you know, you put a keg on my back, it's like instantly warm beer.
Oh, also true.
Yeah.
All right. Terrible idea. Never mind.
Because I am, you know, I am a fucking inferno.
The Human Torch.
Yeah. Wait, I haven't even activated my powers yet. The keg's just melted to my back.
Did you see the pictures Jared put up of him and the boys drinking out of beer towers?
Yes.
That took me back.
Yeah,
it's been a while since we've had a beer tower.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, boy, those were some shit shows.
Those are usually UFC nights.
Yep.
Yeah. Beer tower. Or miscue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been a while since we did the old beer tower.
Yeah. That's the only place I know that even does beer towers.
Miscue?
Yeah, I don't know anybody else around here that does.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not saying no one does. I just don't know of anybody.
I miss the giant...
Like the Yardo beer?
that enormous fucking Pilsner glass from Sportsman's.
That was pretty sweet.
I don't remember how many ounces it was, but it was retarded.
Yeah.
And it was, I felt like a midget because it was a huge Pilsner glass for like $5 of shitty beer that was ice cold and dirt cheap and got you drunk. Yeah. It was fantastic.
So it had everything important involved.
I wish I could remember how many, it was like, wasn't it like 64 ounces or something insane?
I want to say it was about 2 liters of beer.
It was crazy how much beer it was for like $5.
Yeah, it was insanely cheap for the amount, which blows my mind because it wasn't even like, you know, it wasn't from like the old, you know, white label beer keg, you know, it was...
Yeah, it was like Budweiser, Bud Light, I mean...
Yeah, it was named beer, which was like, what the hell, are these from like reject kegs or something?
Yeah, like the keg's going bad.
Yeah.
It's the one sitting out there in the heat with the flies buzzing around it.
Right.
But it also, on the flip side, seems like a horrible idea to have enormous $5 beers in a room full of people watching UFC wearing tap-out, affliction, and ankle bracelets.
Yeah. Oh, God, I forgot about the ankle bracelets. You're right.
The old house arrest gear.
Yep. And those glasses, those were glasses, too.
They were glass.
Yeah, they weren't plastic or something. They were glass. So they were a giant fucking, not only a weapon, but a mess waiting to happen. Just whoops-a-daisy smash. Although, I don't remember seeing anybody smash one.
No, me neither.
Which is mind-blowing because of all the testosterone in that room.
Oh, my God.
You know, all the guys yelling and screaming. And ugh.
A lot of fun, though.
It was, yeah. Ankle bracelet.
I kind of missed the UFC bar nights.
Yeah.
Those were good times.
There were a lot of meatheads in there.
Oh my God, were there? Yeah, wait. The dick to vagina ratio was way off for my liking.
Yeah, it was because it was like 90% dick.
It was usually the servers.
Yeah,
and then women that probably had little dicks.
Probably. Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, we need to do that again, though. Despite the horrible genitalia ratio.
Well, it's not like it's on display, actually.
Well, true, but, I mean, let's be honest. If you have a choice to hang with guys as fun as they are, when you could hang with, like, a sexy woman that smells good or something.
That's true.
I
Right.
want to smell musk or deliciousness.
You? Musk.
Yeah. Depends. Am I in the rut?
How long's it been? Why can't it be both? So it smells like a moldy peach,
Oh, God, I had that beer. It's not good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I tried watching a bad movie last night. I think I told you over via text.
Yeah.
I can only do half of it.
What was it?
The Last Stand with Schwarzenegger.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that's really bad.
It's not good.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like I need to finish it just because I made it halfway through, but it's just, I have a hard time suspending disbelief sometimes.
Yeah.
And when this, like, the bad guy's in a stolen Corvette that's got like 1,000 horsepower.
Yeah.
Unless the whole car is a gas tank, he's not going very far.
Right?
And he drove a lot.
Yeah. That was kind of my thing, too. Like, when I saw the previews for it, when it was coming out for the theaters, and I was like, so it's just a guy in a car? Like, are there weapons? I don't understand. And how come Schwarzenegger's got, like, the whole army at his disposal, but they can't bring a car down?
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm pretty sure they could stop that car if they wanted to. Just take the road out.
So half the movie, well, at least in the beginning, they're following the fucking car for a helicopter. I'm like, all it'll take is like 150 cal round through the front of that car.
Right?
Break the engine block. It's over, Johnny.
Well, that's what I was thinking, too. It's like, there's no snipers that could put this car away. I'm pretty sure the snipers could put this car away.
Yeah.
I mean, unless we're talking about it's like during Chicken Festival or something.
Well, it's true.
Well,
then they'll have to deal with that Humvee. So.
Oh, yeah, that's true. that one Humvee.
The one Humvee.
Unfortunately, it runs out of gas quicker than the Corvette. So.
Yeah, very true. They fire it up and go 2 feet. Oh, shit.
Damn it. Get in the tank. It's got better gas mileage.
Not even enough to crash through that meth head's house.
You're right.
Yeah, so I just had a hard time. That's why I had to bail. But I'll have to go back and watch it again. But,
no,
I mean...
You don't have to.
I just feel like I need to finish it.
I don't think you do.
Maybe,
just so you can see how absurdly they finally do.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
That's
the website we need to start. We need to have there needs to be a website where people just, like, that have watched these movies, just tell you what happens in the second half, just to save you the time of watching the second half of the movie.
That wouldn't surprise me if there was a website out there that did that, to be perfectly honest.
I mean, I know there's spoilers everywhere, but I just mean a dedicated place where it's like, second half of awful movies. And I don't, of course, I don't mean awful movies that are fantastic. I just mean actual terrible movies.
I don't know. It was, And that's all I kept thinking, because he kept, like, revving engine. He's like, wah, and he outpaces people. And I'm like, he's gonna... I've watched enough car shit that he's not going to get that far before he needs more gas.
Right? And when he stops for gas, they're going to catch him.
Exactly. This isn't Grand Theft Auto where you don't have a fuel tank.
Right. Not to mention police have radios.
Also true.
Yeah. They can call ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Although it's supposed to be like a kind of a small town, though, isn't it? That Schwarzenegger's in charge of?
Yeah, he's like an ex-narcotics cop from L.A.,
right.
Of course.
Naturally.
And now he retired to a small town to be a sheriff. And This small town's in the route that this guy's running.
And it's up to him.
Oh, shit, motherfucker. Because it's the last stand. Yeah, I don't know.
All I want is at the end the guy just to get away.
That'd be that'd be great.
And Arnold's just like,
yeah.
I tried.
You hear the Corvette go flying by Arnold's house, and he looks up through his bedroom window because he's banging that awful maid. He's like, "Oh, missed it!
Damn it!
Damn it!"
He pounds the wall,
then pounds the maid. Because Viagra, he's only got a limited amount of time.
Right.
The window's closing rapidly.
What are you talking about? Her window's not closing.
Well, that's true. Ugh. Stinky window.
Man.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I watched a lot of movies. Well, 3 being a lot, I guess.
Well, that's 3 more than I've watched, so...
There you go.
By the salty language scale, 3, a lot.
Nice.
When it comes to movies.
We watched The Purge. That wasn't terrible.
Right.
It wasn't great. It wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
And 42, that was pretty good.
42. Oh, the
Jackie Robinson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I laugh because it reminds me of the Harrison Ford interview that I saw promoting the movie, where when they were talking about anyone else, he was just kind of like...
That's what you sound like in a movie.
Yeah, and then when he starts talking about his character, all of a sudden he has his moment of lucidity, It's like, well, you see, Yeah, because he was talking about how, influential, I forgot the guy's name, not Jackie Robinson, but the guy who brought him in.
Right.
How influential that guy was and how, much of a step he took. And I'm like, watching this, and I'm like, careful, Harrison, because you're getting real close to almost trying to make it look like the white man is the one that's the bigger historical figure here. Careful.
Right, yeah. Well, if it wasn't for the white man to help Jackie Robinson up. Like really? Settle down.
Yeah. It's like, let's just let the movie talk for itself.
Yeah. I've also, this week, started embracing my inner asshole about being a dick to people on GTA 5.
Oh, I thought this was going to be a dirty Halo story. I was like, no. No.
No. That shall not be attempted. I need a spotter at least.
Right.
No, I just, before I just kind of like do my own thing when I was playing. Mm-hmm. Then I just got people just keep putting fucking bounties on my head for no reason. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck these people. And I just went on I just go on rampages now.
That's fair.
If I see people nearby on my map, I just go after them.
Now, are you yelling rampage while doing so? Otherwise, it's not an official rampage.
You know what? I really need to do that.
Right.
I usually don't have my headset in because I shouldn't be yelling because the kids are sleeping.
Yeah. No. What you do is you just need to find a way to just feed a loop of Archer yelling rampage.
That's true. Well, I remember a long time ago, there was a company that made a soundboard that you could hook up to your Xbox controller.
What a horrible idea.
So you could, you could play sound effects through your mic and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Which is awesome, but horrible at the same time.
Right.
I wonder if they still make those, because that would be great. Rampage! That'd be fantastic.
Like, especially if someone comes after you, then do it, just leave it alone, and then, if someone's a dick, then just be like, all right.
Like, you asked for it, bitch.
Mm-hmm. You called the thunder?
Well, I've kind of been the guy doing that, though, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, like, I just come flying around a corner in a car, and there's a guy running across the street. He becomes road pizza.
What you need to do is just go into a game, like, build up a bunch of money, go into a game, just put bounties on, like, everybody, or as many as you can, and then just leave the game. Since the bounties will stay on them, and you're just like, deuces, and you're out.
See ya.
Yeah. Like, I'm just that kind of dick.
Well, I'm trying to build up money so I can start buying, like, property in the game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know. That's why I got so sick of it, because I'd be, like, doing missions where I'm trying to, like, deliver stolen cars, and I have a bounty, so everyone's trying to fucking kill me. It's like, so then I just said, fuck it. Like, I randomly spawned, and there's some guy who had his car, he, like, crashed his car into a barrier, and he's, I don't know, right up the road from me, so I just filled his windshield full of assault rifle bullets.
As is tradition.
And then he chased me the rest of the game.
Well,
once he respawned.
That seems fair.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
I kept seeing his little, because his dot was kind of pink because of the mental state, you know?
Uh-huh.
Like he must have been up to shenanigans too, because the more nonsense you do, the redder your dot gets.
Oh, okay.
So there's one like pinkish dot that the whole game just kept chasing me as I'm in free mode. So I started like, you know, just driving up mountains and shit in my truck. Because why not?
Yeah. That's fair, though.
Yeah. I really need to get a sniper rifle. Because then I just, like, sit on top of a building just pot shot people.
Yeah. What you need, like, I just want to snipe somebody who's playing golf. Or something to that effect. You know, they're just minding their own business. They're just playing a game of
just
golf.
Just enjoying themselves.
Wow! Like,
I kind of have a one-up to that.
Mm-hmm.
Is we'll have to picture it. Sicily. No, they're out there just playing golf, mind their business, and then you just run them over with a car.
Yeah. Well, see, the only reason I said shoot versus run them over is the running over, they may hear and try to get away.
Yeah, they can hear the engine approaching.
Right, with the sniper rifle.
Okay, good point.
Yeah, it's just clean.
Wait, what about this? What if you parachute over them?
That I'll allow. That would be great. Just parachute onto the golf course and just kill them.
Just light them up.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, man. Yeah. And I'm sure that's happened. I just haven't bothered to look online for it. But it's just, it's got to be a danger of playing a game of golf is that, you know, with people going, hey, I'm going to go kill somebody.
Yeah. Although I wonder, because I haven't played golf online yet, I wonder if it takes you like out of the free mode into a separate golf world.
That's that may happen. I don't know. That's a good.
Because I know when you play to like death matches or races, you're in the city, but you're not in the city with everyone else being assholes.
Right, which is a little surprising actually. You'd almost think they would have left it because if you were normally engaging in a street race and somebody's just being an asshole, they could run right into you just to be an asshole. Because I would do that if I saw people in a race.
Oh, hell yeah. If there was just races going on and I was nearby, I would it'd be like the stupid Tusken Raiders in Star Wars. I'd just be shooting at them when they went by.
Yep. I wouldn't be discriminating about it either. I'd be firing at everybody.
You're throwing sticky bombs in the road and waiting.
Kaboom!
Yeah, you got that right. Or, as they pass you to go on to lap 2, you just start stealing cars and just piling them up in the middle of the road.
Right.
Just sit back and wait.
That'd be great, actually. That'd be a lot of fun.
That would be awesome.
See, why would they not allow that? Jerks.
I don't know. I mean, they allowed fucking trains to run. I was in a race, and I'm trying to catch up to... I was like 4th place. I'm trying to get to the top 3. And a train went by, and I had to wait for the train. It's like, are you kidding me? And it's not like there was a ramp nearby I could have hit and went over. It was just, there's a train.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not like you can sneak through it somehow. Like,
a guy behind me rear-ended me. I almost, forward flipped over it, but, which would have been awesome, but that's not how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been funny as hell.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Because I'm assuming the train's a really long train too.
Yeah,
so it's not like you can just turn and go down a street or something and try to find another way.
Right.
I'm sure it's the length that it is to be a hassle.
To be annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Long enough to be fucking annoying.
Yep. Exactly.
Which, by the way, I put the call out last week for people to play like Evil Apples or whatever.
Did you?
Nothing.
Oh, you mean on the show, right?
On the show, I'm like, hey, nothing. Y'all suck.
Nobody likes you, Tony.
No.
Oh.
I'll play GTA with you guys. I'm Damn Dirty Ape on Xbox Live.
Oh, that's a mistake. So Jared's going to hear this and be like, fucker, I invited you.
Yeah, I know. Like, why didn't you join our clan, dick? Because I don't know how.
I don't either.
I signed up for the social club once, and I never looked back.
I went to the social club, but it wouldn't let me accept his clan request or whatever. I have no idea what I'm doing with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just a mess.
I'm just starting to get the ropes down to it anyway, because I barely played until recently. I've really been putting some more time in.
I've hardly even touched the game,
because it's fun.
Yeah. Like right now, I probably should be doing other things than playing Xbox. Like packing my house up.
What do you mean? I already gave you a solution. Big shovel, boxes.
It's true. Just grab the important stuff and then big shovel box the rest of it.
Yes.
Yeah. It might be the way it goes. Don't be surprised. I'm just going to get one of those pods and just fucking bulldoze it all right into one of those.
Nice.
Yeah. Just put siding and a top on it and be like, yeah, it's a shed.
I like it.
Yeah, me too. A lot less work.
Exactly.
What are we at here? We're at an hour. So you got other random whatnot, or do you want to get into...
I just have one more thing that I noticed today when I was... Because I drive a lot through the hood.
Wait, you do?
Believe it or not.
Huh. This isn't going to be some flapjack titty story, is it?
Not this time, no.
Damn it. I was hoping.
No. It's been too chilly for that, with that weird polar vortex that blew through.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
Feels like fall. It's bizarre.
Yeah.
No, I've noticed these, like, little portable tents that pop up. Been popping up everywhere in the hood lately.
Okay.
And it's just free cell phones.
All right.
It's like you get two, I don't know the company. I think one was Metro PCS. There's a couple different companies, though. Mm-hmm. And that's what they advertise. Free cell phone, 250 minutes free talk.
Okay.
What's the catch? There's got to be a catch.
Yeah.
Because people line the fuck up to get these phones.
Free phone. I'm a free burner phone. That's why I line up at them.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Or, I mean, no.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Like I said, I just want to know what the catch is. Are they just data farming? Are they getting all your personal information? Or
it's possible. There has to be some sort of a. I don't know. There has to be something though. Like if
they're not making money, they're not going to do it.
Oh, of course not.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, it could be. Oh, no. So I was going to say there was like an initiative I know at one point to try to get cheap or free cell phones into the hands of like seniors so that they would just have them for emergencies and whatnot.
Right.
I can't imagine that it'd be the same thing, but maybe just for emergency purposes. But that's doubt it.
I doubt it too.
Yeah.
I just don't understand.
Yeah, because like something like that, I wouldn't think a tent would just pop up somewhere. You know what I mean? It's like for the seniors ones, I forgot they had to go to like certain places,
right,
to get them. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's like it's the same line of like you see a table pop up, they're selling like sundresses and socks for $5 or whatever.
Hey,
that's what it feels like.
I appreciate you plugging my business, but.
You just really
I
need to
sell
stop
high-quality dresses and socks. Sometimes handbags.
You can't call it Brian's SS gear with sundress and socks.
No, I got in trouble with that.
It's a terrible name.
Well, it was fine until we tried to branch out to Germany.
Speaking of Germany, how about the World Cup?
Oh.
Called it.
Yeah, you did.
When USA was out, I'm like, I'm Germany all the way.
I know, I was shocked by that, too, because, once again, our sports picks generally don't hold up worth a goddamn on this show.
I know, you got that right.
Like, if you had told me that the final score of the semifinal game was 7-1, I would have been like, oh, Germany gets housed because you picked them.
Right.
Not so fast.
But if there's one thing about those Germans, they're efficient, Brian.
I know, they marched on through.
Marching on. Trains always run on time.
Oh, dude. Damn it, man.
What? I'm just saying, they're efficient. But yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, here you go. Real quick,
what?
Going back to what we were just talking about with the phones.
Yeah.
I typed in free cell phone Metro PCS, and one of the first things that came up, even though it's an advertisement thing,
scam.
No. It says free cell phone government phone service with 250 minutes. So I wonder, that may be what it was. That maybe,
government phone. I would not trust that.
Why? Government. It just says it right on the right across the phone.
Just who makes this cell phone? NSA? I've never heard of that company. Is that supposed to be NASA?
Obviously. Oh, man. NASA doesn't have that kind of funding.
Oh, you got that right. Good Lord. They're designing paper airplanes.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, so that's what it is. Government phone, huh?
Yeah, that was the first thing that popped up. So that may be what it is. Because, like I said, I know the government was doing that to try to get, for safety purposes, phones into the hands of low-income and seniors. So.
I mean, I guess I could see it, but at the same time, it's like, I wouldn't trust it.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Well, with what you do on a phone, you shouldn't trust. No.
Might as well just self-install that tracking chip.
Exactly. What's the problem?
Yeah, I know.
But it's free.
I take pictures everywhere, and Instagram's like, you were here.
I sure was.
Yes, I was. Thank you, Instagram.
Yep. Hashtag here's where I was with the coordinates.
Hashtag latitude, longitude.
Yep. Like, damn it, Tony. When Tony says follow me, he really means it.
Well, like, I was looking into settings on my phone because I heard something that creeped me out. Mm-hmm. But our phones are too old to have the a lot of location services that some of the newest ones have.
Yeah.
But like in the iPhone, they have like location based advertising.
Mm-hmm.
That if you don't turn it off, it goes, "Oh, you're here. You're by this place." So,
yep,
it's fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that.
Well, I read that, was it Popular Science a few months ago or something, had something that, like, one of the new things with cell phones is going to be that, like, say you're walking through the grocery store, basically, and you buy tuna fish and bread and celery, let's say. It'll basically, there's this app kind of a thing that will basically crunch, and it updates, like, immediately via, like, Bluetooth, I think it is.
Right.
And it basically will go, oh, you're making tuna salad. Mayonnaise is on sale. And come up with advertising based on what you're already grabbing because of where you're located in the store, kind of a thing.
Right? Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, and they were like, basically like the first round of, the main use of it at this point is like grocery stores or department stores, that kind of stuff. And I was like, yeah, man, I don't know. There's just something about, it's kind of like when we used to work at the video stores, and people would walk in and they'd walk up, go to give you like their phone number and you're like, nah, I got it,
Yeah.
And they're like, whoa, it's, I don't know. It just creeps you out a little bit.
See, I could see how stuff like that would be like if I was in a random town and my phone obviously knows I like coffee.
Yes.
Because it feeds my beard. If it were to just go, bling, hey, there's a coffee shop over there, and I didn't have to actually actively search,
yeah,
that would be kind of cool, but there's too much evil in the world.
Exactly.
I don't fucking trust it.
Exactly. Well, and that's the thing is it's like, okay, well, I mean, I can't give a great example here, but it's more like, it's like, okay, you're going to tell me that mayonnaise is on sale. It's like, oh, Hellman's mayonnaise, blah, blah, blah. Well, am I also going to get, like, an immediate, like, counterpoint from Miracle Whip or something? It's like, is it going to become annoying?
Right.
Or am I going to start, are they going to, like, am I going to have to comb through all my settings to make sure I'm not accidentally signed up to receive email shit? And I just don't like this shit. Now, on the upside, like when I was reading this, it wasn't in Popular Science. I think it was on their website I was reading it. Right. And anyway, they, like, people were like, I don't like this because, it'll drain my battery, it'll blah, blah. I guess the technology doesn't really drain the battery because it's just like a one-time ping on your Bluetooth, I guess, which it's no different than your phone just randomly searching for Bluetooth. Basically, it'll update that quick.
Right.
But I'm sitting there, and it won't really mess with your data plan, I guess. But I was like, somebody like me, I don't have Bluetooth on my phone.
Oh, see, I do because we have our sound bars and shit.
Yeah, but it's like I don't use my Bluetooth on my phone, so when I read that, I was like, well, if it's that simple, you could, if you didn't want that stuff, it's no big deal. You just turn your Bluetooth off and be done with it. You walk into the store and be like, oh yeah, and turn it off or something. I don't know. I don't think it's that much of a hassle. But.
And like in a perfect world, where there wasn't evil corporations that were tracking all of our movements.
Right.
There'd just be like just a blanket Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And you'd always be on network.
Yeah.
And then you'd walk in and be whatever.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't have a data plan, because it'd just be whatever.
Right.
It's just the internet. That's what it is.
Right. However, yeah.
But it's not a perfect world. Not yet, at least.
No. And this is, yeah.
And, this little rectangle of glass and magic in my hand is, eventually it's just going to be like a personal assistant, basically.
They pretty much already are.
Yeah. Exactly. It's weird.
Yeah.
I've already, had the whole thing like, oh, shit, I got to get to a bank. Hit Google real quick. Oh, cool, there's one 3 miles away.
Yeah.
Well,
it's like my mom when she sees people on their phones, she's like, can't people do anything without their phones? And I'm like, no. I was like, because we're getting so tied into them because they do so much that no, it's really difficult to go through a day.
Yeah.
And I'm not even talking about the bullshit like Twitter and Facebook type shit, just
right.
Well,
like right now in my hand, I'm holding all the knowledge man has ever had. Right.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what I keep telling her. I was like, I told her, I was like, they've made so many things obsolete because they keep packing more and more into these things. So,
yeah, anytime I don't know something, I can Google it.
Yep.
Wherever I am.
Yeah.
Unless I'm in some bizarre fucking dead zone, which is very rare anymore.
But it beats the hell out of when we were kids, and if you didn't know something, you'd have to go, pull out an encyclopedia or something.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't know a lot of time. Like, that wouldn't give you enough. Not to mention, by using Google, you're getting up-to-the-minute kind of info.
Right.
Versus an encyclopedia that's only as good as the last time it was published.
Or like, when you want to buy like a TV or something, instead of going to the store and talk to some nose-picking shithead that doesn't know anything, you can read 10 different reviews about it.
Yep, exactly. And, find what you need. Not to mention, you can go to other sites that are kind of like hey, when you're buying a new TV, look for these things,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
The consumer watchdog kind of, websites or whatever.
Yeah,
it's why I told my mom, I said, if you started using a smartphone, I was like, you would quickly start getting why everyone does it,
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, because it really does. It just puts the world right at your fingertips,
Yeah.
So, meh.
It's bizarre.
And then there's the flip side.
Also true.
Yeah.
Then there's the, in too deep distraction side of things too.
Also that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it too easy to be distracted, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you would honestly think with the, amount of knowledge that everyone has access to, we'd all be smart as fuck.
Nope.
But there's so many dummies out there that I run into on a daily basis.
Yeah.
That, it makes me question humanity.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because people aren't sitting there spending time on Google or whatever else, or jumping into these sites that are offering all, like we've talked about, where they offer like college
free schooling.
Yeah, college level science, like heavy science stuff, or like the one, I forgot the name of the site now. We did a site of the week on it that I was like, man, this place has got all these like college courses for nothing. And you can go at your own pace. You just do it,
Right.
And it's like, who's doing that? Nah, I'd rather play, I don't know, whatever the hot game is now.
I could totally read about the history of the French Revolution right now, but I'm going to look at cat memes.
I'd rather look at cat memes.
Fair enough.
French.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's people are so fascinated by memes and, let's be honest, the millions upon millions of vaginas on the internet.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, it is an amazing... It is amazing when you put all the power of the world in our hands and we're like, let's look at kitties.
Yeah, exactly.
And then people wonder why civilization may be doomed at some point.
I mean, I'm not one to talk because I've, back in the heyday of the internet really firing up, I spent, hours playing dumbass games online.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Like kitten cannon. Like, how many more meters can I get at this angle? You know?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I forgot about kitten cannon.
That was a great one. Nice classic.
It was. I forgot about that. Yeah. It's true. Like, not even good quality games, but kitten cannon.
Yeah, like kitten cannon, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Much like now with, whatever, Angry Birds or Flappy Bird or, Bejeweled or any of this, Bubble Witch or whatever the fuck is the new hot one. I don't even fucking care. But
I occasionally look at the games because I'm like, I feel like playing a game but they're just not what I want on my iPhone, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's very few games that I download them and I play them for about 5 minutes. I go, whoa, this sucks a dick, and I delete it immediately.
Well, maybe stop downloading Sucks a Dick.
Oh, I keep thinking they'll make good improvements to it.
These graphics stink.
These are terrible. This does not look like a dick at all.
If it does, you should be going to the doctor.
It's like Bejeweled, but dicks. I'm trying to line up these 3 curved ones. It's not working.
Oh, that's terrible. Yikes.
Yeah, I don't know.
It'd be better just as Vajazzled.
That I think I'd play that.
Just trying to match up various vaginas that are jewel encrusted.
Vaginas.
Yeah.
Oh, they gotta have jewels on it?
Well,
right.
that's what they're that's why it's Vajazzled.
True. Fair point.
Trying to stay within the, Bejeweled and
right. Yeah. There's a corporate tie-in of that game. We're onto something here, Brian.
There is.
Exactly.
What corporate tie-in? I don't know what you're talking about.
The Vajazzler.
That's true. Which I'm sure you could buy on Amazon.com.
I'm sure you can. Through the Salty Language portal, but of course.
Of course.
Make sure you clear your cookies, bitches. Cookies. There's another fucking game that people love, and I played for a little while. Cookie Clicker.
I have no idea what that is.
It's just a website, right?
Okay.
And it's got a fucking cookie in the middle.
Uh-huh.
And you just click it with your mouse. And you build up cookie points. And as you build up cookie points, you can start buying things that will click your cookie.
Oh my
Like you could buy fingers that circle it and they just click it. And then you could buy like grandmas that bake cookies. And I think the last I checked, I was like 500 million cookies or something.
Oh my god.
Because I was buying like cookie portals that were warping in cookies from other dimensions.
Holy shit, dude.
And you just have it in one of your tabs while you're doing stuff on the internet and just let it go.
Wow.
And then you come back and look at it and be like, oh, I can buy some other cookie shit.
That sounds...
I should pull it up to see how many cookies I have.
So awful.
I know. Cookie Clicker, here we go.
Pretty sure you should be ashamed of yourself for having that.
I am a little bit. Oh, that's right. It must not have been in this browser because I have 0 cookies. I'm not very sad by this, to be honest.
Don't lie, you're starting over right now. The rest of the show, you're just going to hear Tony clicking on his mouse.
There we go. Like, I gotta get 12 more grandmas.
Honey, come to bed. I'm almost there.
Oh, I'm just making cookies.
Man, cookies.
Fucking Cookie Clicker.
Stupid cookies.
Yeah, there's stuff like that on the internet, and then there's like, the Library of Congress.
Yeah. And, sites that...
Wonder which one gets more traffic.
Yeah, right? Netflix. I know, it's like, I can't remember the name of that site now, damn it. The one we've talked about before, they just posted a thing.
World Science U, that's one.
Not that one. It's just one where it's just got like links to a bunch of like free knowledge stuff. It's like Open Culture or something like that, I think. I
would just say Google it.
Yeah, we've posted it before, but I don't know.
Yeah, I know, but if people are looking for it, I would say just Google free knowledge.
Yeah.
And it'll send you back to Google.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably.
You're here already.
But this one, it was a whole bunch of like art books have been added to this thing, and you can just browse them all online.
Right.
You just go through the books for free online. It's just amazing how much culture there is available to us. Culture that you wouldn't have been able to get without traveling, and even if you traveled, you wouldn't be able to really get your hands on some of these books. You know.
Now, by culture, do you mean r/advice animals?
Obviously. Speaking of time wasters. Speaking of the best and the worst of the internet.
Yeah, no shit. You got that right. One website that collects amazing knowledge that will blow your mind, and then videos of people shitting themselves.
Yep.
Among other things.
And we're not even talking about YouTube.
That's true.
Yeah. So, all right, well, let's move into things.
Things and stuff?
Yep.
All right.
What you got?
I got kind of a related story from earlier of us talking about me getting hammered.
All right.
A San Francisco man has been accused of getting drunk and posing as a TSA agent so he could pat down women.
Yeah, sounds about like something you'd do.
Strong move.
Right.
According to the San Francisco Chronicle, the man was seen at the International Terminal of San Francisco International Airport around 12:30 p.m. Tuesday. PM, mind you. That's pretty early for getting hammered.
True.
Wearing khaki pants.
Maybe he hadn't gone to bed yet.
Maybe what?
Maybe he hadn't gone to bed yet.
Good point. Mm-hmm. But he was wearing khakis, a blue polo, and blue rubber gloves. Passengers may have mistakenly thought the man was an agent because screeners working for a private security company, Covenant, they invaded the Haloverse. I don't trust those people. Wear a similar uniform. Law enforcement officials say the suspect directed a woman to a private security booth where agents normally pat down passengers. When the man tried to pull a second woman into the booth, he was noticed by other Covenant screeners because the female agent was supposed to be present for all pat-downs of female passengers. The man was detained and eventually arrested by San Francisco police officers on suspicion of public drunkenness. Police said that additional charges are possible if any of the women that went into the booth with him could be located. So, yeah, he just got hammered so he could feel women up, basically.
Wow. So it's interesting that... Wow. So he potentially could have gotten away with only doing... or with randomly groping people, and yet if none of these women show up, he won't be charged with any of it.
That's what it seems like.
Wow.
Yeah.
So just get away with, like, drunken disorderly or whatever it was, public drunkenness, whatever you said it was, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Interesting. So.
Yeah. Yeah. LA also says someone has to pay for this.
Okay.
Yes, that's the quote.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty awful though. Can you imagine reading this story after, going through that airport that day? Just being like,
oh man, that was a guy that was all over my nutsack.
Yeah,
God, damn it.
Bad enough I got groped all to hell, but then on top of it was somebody who wasn't even an agent.
Wasn't supposed to be groping me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, that's no fun.
Oh, it's fun for that guy.
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, depending on how, things turn out from this point forward, but yeah.
Truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, people and your drinking.
Yeah, you'll have that.
That's why we don't advocate drinking on this show.
No, I think that's a false statement.
Oh, you're right.
Yes.
A little bit.
How about you? What'd you got?
Mine was the the big news out of Marvel this week with the a female Thor was announced, Falcon as Captain America was announced, and a new Iron Man suit was announced.
Why is Falcon Captain America? What's happening in the Marvel Universe I don't know about?
I'd like to pretend I know, and I meant to look, and I kind of forgot to.
Right.
I'm not sure. All I know is that there's been talk for a little bit about how there needs to be a new Captain America or whatever. And that's what's, so now, oh shit, what's his name? Can't remember the character's name off the top of my head here.
That seems crazy to me that they did, we got to change this up, guys.
Yeah.
Be a new Captain America.
Yeah. and not just Captain America, but again, Thor's going to become like Thor in the book right now is male, which is there's been a lot of people talking on the internet about this, obviously, because
I have seen some things on the Twitter and whatnot about Thor becoming a woman and people not really impressed by it.
Yeah. Now, something I find interesting, our pal Eric posted on Twitter, and this is a great point, is that it's interesting that Marvel would do this.
Excuse me. Sorry, what?
Ruining the show.
I'm allergic to female Thor.
That Marvel would do this and still make these changes before Avengers 2 would come out.
This is true.
Because, they've always been, we have to try to get the books and the movies to line up as far as looks and characters and,
Yeah, it's a seamless universe.
Exactly. Well, sure, because otherwise, you take your kids to the movies and then you go to the comic store and it's like, this isn't anything like what we just saw in the movie.
Right.
So, mm-hmm.
That is true.
Yeah. I feel like a jerk for not knowing.
What are you going to do?
Oh,
maybe someone can give us some input.
And the female Thor is also, they're keeping that as a secret, apparently.
Like what happens, how he becomes a female?
No, it's who it is.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Like,
he
all
just
they've announced,
doesn't have the need to change and go get surgery. It's actually going to be someone different.
They've announced is that Thor is going to be a female. They haven't announced what character it is.
Right.
And they did just recently announce that Angela, you remember Angela from Spawn?
Yes.
The Neil Gaiman creation?
Yeah.
That she's actually part of the Marvel universe now.
How'd that happen?
She's part of the Guardians of the Galaxy book and stuff, and now she's actually, I believe, Thor's half-sister. But from the way it sounds like they're not gonna, that it won't be her that'll be Thor.
I just a Spawn character is part of Marvel.
Well, yeah, but it's more that Neil Gaiman created Angela, and
but I'm
has always owned her, so he brought her to Marvel.
I just don't.
All you need to know is she's part of the Marvel universe. Just forget the Spawn stuff.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah,
I'll try.
Will you though?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Just seems weird. That's all right.
I know. I should have done more research on this, and I sure didn't. So obviously, one of the big things with Captain America is that with Sam Wilson, the Falcon, becoming that is that there's going to be an African American Captain America.
Right.
Which I can't remember if it's part of continuity or not. You remember what was it called? The Truth that was out? There was that mini-series where it was, about how like the original Captain America was African American.
Yeah.
But so I'm not really, I can't remember if that's part of it or not.
How's that going to work out in the South?
Yeah, good question. I don't know.
About as an American as it gets.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay, well that doesn't help. I was just trying to do a quick search on how to, or like why the need to replace Captain America, but all I got was due to event in current Captain America comics.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
really
summed it up for me real quick. Thank you.
Yeah, I would love to know why that they. Why they think they need a new Captain America?
Right. Well, that's why I figured, kind of as we're talking here, I'm skimming.
Maybe Steve Rogers is got some sort of horrific porn addiction since he's from that age and it's so readily available now. And he just can't leave it alone.
Okay. Well, it says also in November comes all new Captain America #1. As been hinted elsewhere, Steve Rogers will find himself unable to take up the mantle of Captain America, leaving someone else to put on the Stars and Stripes in his place.
Strange.
So, all right. So, I don't know. Maybe he's sick or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. He's got the itis.
Yeah. I know. Like I said, I feel bad for not doing the homework on this one, but yeah, what are you going to do? It's not like it's...
Ooh, that's my elbow.
Damn, yo.
Damn.
And then
Strop bows.
The redesign of, what is it? In November, Superior Iron Man #1 sends Tony Stark to San Francisco with a new outfit and new perspective on life. The Genius Bar costume is there for a reason. Apparently Iron Man has very ambitious plans for the city that some of its residents embrace, but not all. So... Where is it? Like Superior Spider-Man, Superior Iron Man's a character that's hard to root for. So, sounds like they're just going to give Iron Man some of the kind of Spider-Man feel.
That seems weird, too.
You know, to where he's either embraced or he's seen as a nuisance or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I appreciate trying different stuff with characters, you know?
Right,
I know on... I don't remember if it was on Hollywood Babylon or if it was on Smodcast that Kevin Smith was talking about how he always thought it would be cool to just basically do, to flip Batman, to make Batman into a black character, and then kind of redo the whole universe, you know, as just another way of seeing Batman, you know. And that's why I always liked the Elseworlds stuff with DC, was they allowed people to kind of tinker with the toys, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. But this is like pretty sure this is all like, you know, main continuity stuff. So I don't know. There's been a whole lot of upheaval by DC and Marvel lately that, I don't know, it's a lot of it just has been received with a resounding
meh.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, but, you know, obviously it's the internet, so anytime you're like, we're going to change something, it's, you know.
We're stuck in our ways, damn it.
Worst idea ever. I don't have an issue with Captain America being other people.
Right.
You know? Because it almost seems like a mantle that could be passed down.
Yeah, I could see that, because it's Captain America. It's,
right.
You know, yeah.
I've kind of had the same feeling with Batman. Was at some point, if they wanted to move Batman to another character, they could, you know, easily without a lot of issue. You know?
Right.
So, which they did with Batman Beyond. You know.
Yeah.
As, you know, way down the line, but...
Fairly solid show, though.
Right. I'm not sure with Thor, though. Like, I don't know... Again, I don't know what's causing the Thor thing. And it sounds like Iron Man, it sounds like with Iron Man, they're just basically moving him to another city so that they can just... It just gives you a different sandbox, you know?
Right.
Different problems and whatnot.
Shut up. Sorry, I have a co-star, apparently.
Yeah. Some good points, though.
Yes, very good points. Ugh. Yeah, I guess they got to change it up every once in a while. I mean, you just can't have the same shit over and over again, right?
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, I mean, it is comics, so, you know, you figure at some point Captain America, you know, like changing Captain America to, I mean, unless they do something extremely drastic. Well, you can't even do anything extremely drastic in comics. Captain America has been dead and came back, so, you know.
Right.
Even if people absolutely don't like Sam Wilson as Captain America, they could just basically, whatever it is that kept Steve Rogers from being able to be Captain America, he got better. You know?
Right.
He took his vitamins and he's feeling better now.
Yeah, he's better now.
Yeah. So.
All's well.
Right. And Thor has been different characters in the past, you know, as people have well documented.
He's a god and it's magic. That I get.
Right?
Shit happens.
Right? That would be great if that's what happened. Is it was just a fuck up somewhere with some, you know, somebody just, you know, told the magic spell or did some magic a little weird and all of a sudden...
He's a chick.
Yeah.
It's like he put on the old cursed belt from Dungeons & Dragons of gender shifting or whatever it's called.
Yes. I was
whoops-a-daisy.
I was kind of hoping for like a Quantum Leap kind of feel.
Oh, nice.
Where everyone sees him as a chick, but he doesn't see himself as one.
Right.
Just awkwardly clunking through everything as Thor.
Naturally.
Yeah.
He keeps standing at the urinal expecting to just hose right into it and just getting his thighs wet, and he doesn't understand why.
Right. Well, at least he wears that long, flowy thing in front, right? He can just, pat himself dry if he needs to.
That's true.
Just swing Mjolnir around for a second or two to, dry it off.
Dry it off. Squirt it all away.
Yeah. The Iron Man suit's weird because it's like all white.
Let me Google it right quick.
Which is odd. Oh, I was
saying here. New Iron Man suit.
I can just give you the
boom. I already did it. What do you think of them apples?
They're mealy.
I see it like white and silver and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I like that. View image. Error 1. Okay, thank you, errors. Here we are talking about how amazing the internet is.
Yeah.
I get fucked.
Well, my sister and I were talking about that the other day with phones and stuff. It's like, you remember how, like, when we first got the internet, and you had to wait like 10 hours to just get on the internet? And
yes.
now, like, if you do something on your phone and it doesn't immediately respond, you want to just wing your phone across the room?
It's funny you mentioned that, because that happened to me earlier. So I've been listening to stuff on YouTube, because I got an app that will still play the video as audio when you lock your phone, which is pretty cool. So I'm driving and we're doing my work and it's playing through my radio and it kept like buffering. And I'm like, what the fuck, man?
This is ridiculous.
Like, well, I am streaming.
Yeah.
Out in the middle of like farm country.
Right, yeah.
And I'm getting pissed that it's not working perfectly.
Right. 10 years ago, you wouldn't even got cell service there.
Yeah, I wouldn't even thought about it 10 years ago. I'd be like, I'm good with whatever bumfuck country station I can pick up.
Exactly. Because there's no way my phone's going to register out here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now I can't stream and I'm getting pissed.
Yeah. I want the internet now.
So yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Fun stuff.
Yeah. I'm sure, our pals at 7 Days a Geek will be talking about this on their show too, I would think.
Yes, maybe, I would definitely think so.
Hopefully
as well.
They'll have better insight than us.
Yeah, we're just like, durr.
We're just throwing it out there. We're just giving you the internet look at it.
Yeah. Exactly.
But yeah, then there were some other books announced that have to do with Marvel's what's it called, Phase 3 or whatever, that they're putting out in the movies, like Ant-Man and Doctor Strange. What is it? Yeah. So that stuff is like meh. That just duh. It's kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy. They announced the movie, and then they're like, oh, maybe we should do a Guardians of the Galaxy book also, because...
Like, oh, shit, we need to make more money.
Because, like, I'll be honest, I knew of the characters, but I knew very little of anything about the characters.
Right.
Because that book was never a book I ever picked up.
Yeah, same here. I was familiar, like you said, but I don't think I've ever read,
It's like I knew who most of the characters were, but I didn't know, I just didn't give a shit mostly.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, all right. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas now it's, a little different. People care.
All over the place.
Well, yeah, there's, seems to be good buzz for it, so we'll see how it goes.
I kind of want to watch it. I'll be interested.
I do.
I'll be honest.
See it, yeah.
Well, we tried to see X-Men the other day because, why not?
Yeah.
And it's really not playing in any theaters around us anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Just that quick.
Yeah. I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. It's kind of how it is. They hit the theaters, they're there for like a minute, and then it seems like they're out on video. Yeah. And or whatever, streaming, however you want to look at that.
So like we gotta hit Blu-ray immediately before that pirating takes all the monies away from us.
Yeah. Some crazy shit, yo.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Yeah.
You got anything else?
I'm pretty much tapped out.
I forgot. I'm so ill prepared for this show. I've just been a goddamn mess.
How dare you?
I'm letting everyone down.
I don't know. We had a lot of ranting in the beginning, so I think we're all right.
Yeah. Oh, time-wise, we're fine. We're at 142. So
Beauty. We're perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about that. It's just content-wise, we just didn't do a whole lot this week, but whatever. Let us have a week, damn it. Jeez.
That's true.
Let us be lazy.
Exactly. It's going to happen sometimes.
Yeah. Next week may be similar to that because, as I get closer and closer to crunch time for getting the hell out of here, the less and less time I'm probably going to have to be dicking around on the internet for,
That's fair.
various things.
Well, I'll have to do my best to make sure I bookmark shit and whatever else.
Yeah. I mean, I'll try, because a lot of times, I'm just laying in bed. I got the iPad, and I'm just like, I'm on Reddit, derp, derp.
deep,
But I'm not looking through stories at that point. I'm looking at, cat memes.
Well, duh.
So, yeah, I'll just have to change my priorities a tad. Or not. Maybe I'll just have nothing but cat memes next week.
Dog memes.
Yeah.
Why not?
That'll be all you post on the website next week.
just memes.
Yeah. Just cat memes, dog
Cat
memes, whatever.
All the memes.
Mm-hmm. I'm very disappointed that nobody put $50 in our bin so that I could send them an S&M Iron Man.
I guess there's still time unless it's a very short window you're giving them.
I know. I never did put a time frame on it, but I'm still saddened by it.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's all. Can't believe nobody would want an S&M Iron Man.
Assholes.
I know, right? Maybe I'll just put one up on the website anyway and be like, look, this is what you could have had.
Like, here it is, biatch.
Jerks. And we'll watermark the hell out of it so it'll... No.
That's not some sort of, weird bukkake thing, is it?
Probably not.
Oh, phew.
I mean, it might be, but probably not.
Oh, phew.
I probably would have said something more like, we'll each autograph it.
That's not some sort of weird bukkake thing, is it?
It's a DNA autograph. It's a new way of authenticating things. Certificate of authenticity. It's got a little jizz window in it.
Oh. Looks like one of those little bubbles in a level.
Pretty much. Yeah. And time for the dry heaves, yeah. Man. All right, well, I got nothing else, so...
Yeah, I think I'm out. So I guess shameless plug time.
Yep. Go to saltylanguage.com, and as we mentioned earlier, click on the Amazon banner in the upper right-hand corner. Buy lots of things. Or go to the donate button if you are so inclined. Anything can help us out. Just paying for the cost of the show that we bring you for free.
Free entertainment.
Mm-hmm. Again, if you want to throw $50 in there and be a salty language superstar,
right?
You'll also get an S&M Iron Man drawing from me.
It's true.
Maybe colored by Tony. We'll see.
If you're lucky.
You just need to do you just all over the place with crayon. Like nothing's in the lines, basically. Just a fucking mess.
I like it.
Oh, shit. There's also on the website, you can get all the back episodes of the show, which you should be downloading and furiously masturbating to. Or just,
so furious.
Or just listening to, I guess. I mean, whatever your pleasure is.
Right.
Click on the PodGods link to check out the network we're part of, podgodsnetwork.com, and check out all 11 billion other shows on there. You can also find us on CWE Radio as part of their random replay, at least as far as I know.
Right.
All of our social media whatnot is on the page. Tony also generally puts up random shenanigans to click on and, to be horrified by.
Yeah, I'll definitely put up the Method Man, Red Man, Right Guard video.
Well, of course.
Right Guard commercial.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Right? Yeah, I think that's about it, though, right? I think I covered all the whatnot on the site, pretty much.
Voicemail, 415-857-2589.
Call it, you savages.
Bitches.
Yeah. Also,
Not that
I'll probably be
anyone
putting up
calls.
a blog on the site.
blog it up.
Probably by the weekend, I'll probably have one. Well, before the show drops, I'm going to try to have one up.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's it, right? Right?
I think so.
Right? All right.
Yeah.
Well, no, duh. You can find us,
what?
if you want to find the show, you can find us on Twitter at @salty_language. You can find me at Stunami.
I am at Monotony on the Twitter. You can throw an underscore behind that to find me on the Instagrams. What was our hashtag? Insta-titties or something like that? What was it again?
Today's titties.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I kind of like Insta-titties.
Insta-titties is pretty funny. I don't know, Insta-titties may already exist, but fuck it, who cares? Either way, whichever. Tag us at Salty Language if you post that, or tag Tony at Monotony, or you can tag me at Stunami on Instagram if you'd like to.
Right.
If you post those. And again, the rules of Today's Titties or Insta-titties is they have to be different ones each day if you do it. And gender is not specific on this.
Oh, God, wait.
I don't know.
There's that ratio again.
Yeah, I know. The funnier, the better, though. I mean, because, we can find just glorious titties all day.
Right. Fair enough.
I kind of want comical titties.
Hilarious titties.
Yeah. Hilarious titties. That's too much.
I like it, though.
Yeah.
I kind of like hilarious titties.
Right? It's just it's a lot to type.
It is. It's funny, though.
It is. It is. All right, I think that's it.
All right. So on that note,
have a beer, you'll be fine.
Stay salty.
And, go enjoy a dirty Halo.
It's pretty much go fuck yourself, yeah.
All right.
You're listening to the Clutch and Wiggle Entertainment Radio Network on CWERadio.com, home to such shows as Aristocrats Radio, Broadcasting Under the Influence, The Courtesy Flush, The Clutch and Wiggle Experience, and my own show, The Radio Ghosts. Clutch and Wiggle Entertainment Radio, uncensored internet talk radio, sports, sex, political and entertainment news. Because what else would an immature adult want to listen to?
It's time to crack open a cold one because this is a little punch drunk. And I am, of course, Rambo.
Dude?
What?
No, it's not us. It's them. We're in the middle of their show.
So?
We can't get started and take over their show, man.
We sure as fuck can.
No, all we're trying to do is get them to listen to us.
Well, they should already be listening.
Yeah, but that's the problem is it's not Monday, so I don't have shit ready yet. I mean, I haven't even started looking through the news. We've got nothing ready to go on.
Then what the fuck are we going to do here?
Well, I know we have a great ability to ramble on nothing for hours on end, but still, we don't have that much time. We've got to get back to their show.
So what do you suggest?
Give it to them what we've got. Let's take 2 hours and...
All right, fine. Let's give them a little bit of a taste of everything all at once.
This show is dangerous to society. This is like when you are done with your goddamn thing, we do a random conversation about how we should turkeys in my backyard. Anything else?
Seriously, man? Okay, I've been here with you for months now. I didn't get that.
Well, you should have been listening then.
Okay, fine. But still, for the untrained ear, can't you make it a little easier?
Fine. A little easier. For those who can't handle being a little punch drunk.
That's where this natural progression went in your head?
Well, it started so bad.
What the fuck?
I think Rambo broke Josh. So look at where it started. Death.
I know where it started.
With death.
No, this was an
dragging the body and ended with free life.
I will wear a pirate hat to that.
I quit.
We do a random conversation about.
Here's what I want to say to all.
This wasn't the last show. I'd be done.
First and foremost, do you know what time
I am the motherfucker.
Sam
I would be freaked out if UPS dropped off.
Okay, thanks fucking giving. When you are done with your goddamn dinner, you're supposed to spend time with your goddamn
Schwarzenegger was like, what, the
goddamn mall.
This is
spend
like
fucking money that
the
you could have
T4.
been giving your goddamn kids. Or,
For God's sake, somebody call and help us out.
Literally.
This show is
Black
fucking
Friday.
dangerous
Malls are fucking
to
crazy.
society.
People are getting fucking shot, killed. Stick it and lick it wallpaper.
No, would you stop? All right, you know what? That's pretty much as coherent as the show gets.
Hey, I already just spoon-fed it to him, so you got to give me something here.
Yeah, no, I understand completely. I mean, seriously, if you want it any easier, you're just going to have to tune in.
And it's littlepunchdrunk.podbean.com. It's where you can find all the episodes dating back to number 1.
And also get a hold of us. Find us on Twitter at @ALilPunchDrunk, ALIL Punch Drunk.
Not to mention that's where you're going to get all the info, all the updates. Not to mention when we do the live video broadcast, that's where you're going to see it first. Monday nights at 8 p.m.
And also, don't forget to give us a call during the show or any time at all.
We really like the drunken dials. It's amazing. We had one really good one that we mistook for somebody else.
484-994-ALPD.
And if you're really fucking dumb or don't have a phone with letters on it, it's 484-994-2573.
So now, back to these other fucktards.
Rock on.